Do you find yourself only focusing on your finances? Today, we're going to focus on your emotional and mental health as well. Stay tuned. We've got a show called Mindfulness.
Welcome to Farm Truck Financial, where wisdom and wealth ride shotgun. Join Eric Kearney, president of Retirement Wealth Advisors, who believes that the best kind of planning happens when 4 tires hit the road. So hop in. Today, we're talking about investment strategies that drive results.
Farm Truck Financial, we're riding with you.
Welcome back to Farm Truck Financial. And today, I'm very excited to have a repeat guest, Dani Tourony. Welcome, Dani.
Hi, thank you for having me back.
I'm surprised you came back, but very happy to have you here. Today, we're going to be talking about one of my very favorite subjects, mindfulness. It's free. It doesn't cost anything, but boy, it's a lot of work, isn't it?
It is. You got to stick with it.
You really do. So let me ask you something, Dani. Have you ever had somebody say something to you, one sentence that changed your life forever?
Many times. How about you?
Yeah, absolutely. So Mani, my best friend from high school, Mani is the opposite of me. He's a couch surfer. We've been best friends for so long. He's a gypsy. He likes to travel, right? And so he's like, he doesn't even ask. He's like, hey, Eric, I'm coming to stay at your house. Like most people say, hey, can I come and stay for you? No, he's like, I'll be there on Tuesday. All right, so unlock the door. All right. And so Monty comes down and stays with me every once in a while. And I'm busy. This one time that he stayed there, I get up in the morning and I take a shower, I get dressed, and I'm running through my day in my head, right? And before I'm even out of the shower, I've gone through my mind everything that I have to do that day, and mentally I'm exhausted. So as I go out, I'm lucky. I live on the water. I have this beautiful view, and Monty's sitting out there with a cup of coffee. And so I grab my coffee, and Monty says to me, hey, Eric, let me ask you something. Do you ever drink your coffee out here? I'm like, no. Have a good day, Monty. And I run out the door, get in the truck, and I go down. Then all of a sudden it hit me. Why don't I drink my coffee out there in the morning? And that's mindfulness, being in the moment.
Right.
And when you and I talk about mindfulness off air, and you have such a passion for it, and I do, but I neglect it, how do you implement it in your life with you and your clients?
A lot of people are neglecting it because we're in this constant go.
Mm-hmm.
We can incorporate it in the simplest ways. It's just being present in that moment, tuning everything else out. One of my favorites is if you can get outside in nature and you're going for a walk, just noticing what you see, naming things to yourself. Oh, rock. Their tree, just in that moment, on that path, nothing else, listening to the sounds, listening to the birds. How does it feel outside?
Right.
Even that is enough. Just trying to shut out everything else, non-judgment, awareness, while you're eating, savoring your food, slowing down. How does this taste? How is this nourishing my body? Breathwork, again, we talked about in the first show.
Sure.
The mindfulness of the breath, filling up all the way, controlling your breath, trying different styles of breathing. Boxed breathing is a great one. Ocean breath, listening to how it actually sounds like the ocean while you're doing it. And I think a lot of people, a lot of relationships would benefit from mindfulness because when somebody's not 100% tuned in, we can feel it.
Right.
Right. And it is hard to do. Trying to make that time for yourself in your day, whether it's a short walk, it doesn't have to be anything long. Mm-hmm. And the more you do it and the more awareness you have of it, the more you incorporate it into your life. Right. And it's going to give you a better quality of life. Your heart's going to be fuller. You're going to be happier, lowering cortisol, lowering stress.
Yeah. And I think the cortisol thing is huge anymore. Like we are a stressed out society, right? And it's like, we want to bring that down. And I kind of recognized that on myself like years ago, like when I'm driving, it's like I would get angry and I was like, I don't like who I become. And now I don't care. I'm just like, I'm going to get home. And I literally start to think to myself, you know what, if this guy cuts me off, I want him out of my mind as soon as possible, because then it's no longer an issue, right? he's going that way, I'm going this way, and I just want to have a good life, right? And I don't want that to ruin my night. So it's like I'm mindful that he's going the other way and I'm going this way. And I think that mindfulness, a lot of people want it, but they don't understand it. And so I really do like this subject a lot because there's a lot more people as they age, they still want to gain their happiness, right? Or they want to become more patient. And just our bodies change as we get older and we do become less patient, don't you think?
For sure. Right. I mean, think about when you're on vacation, you feel calmer than usual. You don't have so many of your daily obligations. The goal is to create a life that you don't need a vacation from.
Right.
So mindfulness can help with that because every day, what we have is this moment,
Right.
right? We get caught in the past. We worry about the future. The moment, that exact moment and conscious awareness is going to provide that feeling over time.
Right.
Just being thankful and having gratitude for our every day, not what's next, not what already happened.
Right. But now.
Right now.
And the next section, I'm going to tell you about my personal experiences with mindfulness and really what it's done for me, but how I have to stay active in it. So stay tuned, and we got a lot more with Dani.
Do you have questions and concerns about your money, lifestyle, and retirement? Like so many, investors today worry about living expenses, healthcare costs, inflation, and stock market volatility. Instead of worrying, start planning. Eric Kearney and his team at Retirement Wealth Advisors want to sit down, get to know you, and start to build a plan that matches your vision and goals. Let's have a real conversation about what's important to you and how we get there. We'll help build you a plan based on your goals, lifestyle, and income needs, with financial clarity over complexity. Call us today for a farm fresh second opinion. Remember, you only retire once, so let's get it right the first time.
And right now we are going back to mindfulness and really how we can live in the moment and enjoy that moment and remember that moment. Isn't it about like us remembering each moment as we go through? And again, it's very difficult to do that, but how do we do that, Dani?
By slowing down, again, bringing it back to present moment, tuning out what you have on your list for the day. I know it's hard to do. We're living busy lives. We're responsible for other people, not just ourselves. For me, I try to find a spot in my day where I know that, because it's not going to be when I'm working with clients. It has to be your time. For me, it's cooking. That's my passion. So whether it's picking out my ingredients, picking what meal I'm going to make, how is this meal beneficial? Why do I want to have it? Where am I getting these ingredients? Why are they important?
Right.
The love that I put into cooking the meal, being in that moment, it all goes right there. So that mindfulness. And then when you're eating the meal,
Right.
really enjoying each bite. So many of us were just rushing to eat the food, right? It's savoring the bites, slowing it down, and which has a benefit because then we feel full quicker. We're not eating as much. We're enjoying it more. We're sharing this time with family.
Right.
That's where I I know I most always have time for mindfulness in that aspect. But again, even if I'm walking to my car, to the rec center, or wherever I'm teaching that day, looking around for a minute, listening to the birds. Oh, there's a butterfly today. Beautiful. Like being curious, almost like kid-like.
Right.
Like you just saw something for the first time and just like, wow. That was a great part of my day,
I love the cat and the butterflies in your video, by the way. I think that's fantastic. What a
being in
great
nature,
thing.
yes.
Yeah, being in nature, right, and enjoying that, right? So the biggest thing with me, the thing that I gained was I was kind of losing myself, and I was just so much into my career and servicing my clients and everything that Monday all of a sudden was Friday in no time. And I'd look back and I'd be like, oh, good, it's the weekend. But then like Monday, you're back to the grind. And I love what I do. I've always loved what I do. But it was getting to the point where I was just going through the motions. With mindfulness, now all of a sudden I can slow down and I can actually think back to what I enjoyed about the week. So maybe I had lunch with my mom. I did a podcast with Dani. I spent time with my friends at the gym, or I walked my dog, or I planned a trip. So now when I look back on my week, I can realize this is my life that I want. These are the people that I want to spend time with, and I love doing it. So now all of a sudden, my life becomes more enjoyable, and I'm more mindful of what I've done. Because a lot of times when we're not specifically paying attention to what we're doing, it's now a blur. But the biggest thing is, let's talk about how much work mindfulness is. It's a lot of work.
It's an investment. It's an investment of the desire to want to do it and the time that it takes to do it, even though it's not much, but the willingness to, and the awareness.
Right.
And the more you do it,
Yeah.
it becomes easier. Finding where we can place that in our daily, starting there. But it pays you back so much because those moments, like you said, they become more valuable. They stick. It's not this fleeting, this constant rat race, right? It's valuable, so valuable.
Yeah.
So just trying to find the ways that you can incorporate it, even if it's on your drive, your daily drive, however it might show up. But the benefits, health benefits to it as well.
Yeah, well, I think when you lower your stress, you're living a better quality life, right? And there's a lot of people who just feel like, again, that life is so fast paced. They're trying to find ways to slow down. And, we talked in the last podcast about yoga, meditation, and now we're talking about mindfulness, how all three of these really do play a crucial role, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. That's the crazy thing.
Right. It's a free tool that you have in your pocket. You just need to take it out.
So where do you teach your classes? I know that you teach yoga and meditation. Where do you teach your classes?
I teach on Sanibel. I teach at the rec center. I have clients at the sanctuary, and I just started at the South Seas. We're starting aqua yoga. I'll be there this weekend for Labor Day weekend kickoff. Yep. So mostly all on Sanibel and Captiva.
Oh, wow.
Which is ironic because I lived in New Jersey forever. We used to vacation at South Seas and Sanibel, and never did I think, hey, I'm going to be a yoga teacher. It's going to take me full circle, but here I am. And I mean, that's also going over that bridge. Sometimes it's sunrise, sometimes it's sunset. Like, what a commute.
Right.
And I take it never gets old.
Right.
And that mindfulness, I still take videos of them. Like, I don't know how many times I've crossed that bridge. And
Yeah, and it's just amazing to realize that is our life.
Right.
And so through mindfulness, we're taking that in and appreciating it. Really, gratitude.
Yes.
Exactly. Dani, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for
and
having
everybody
me.
out there, really, mindfulness was life-changing for me. It's a lot of effort. It costs nothing, but you have to take time and effort into it. If you're interested in going to any of Dani's courses, take a look below. All of her contact information is there. And again, thank you so much for watching Farm Truck Financial. We will see you on the back roads of retirement.
You know who has one of the toughest retirements? Procrastinators. You keep telling yourself, yeah, I'm going to get to that. But after months turn into years, you realize that time is one investment you can't buy back. The earlier you start, the longer your money works for you. Stop letting someday steal your future. The best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is right now. Don't let procrastination be the reason you work longer and retire smaller. Call us today for a complimentary review of your finances. And remember, you only retire once. So let's get it right the first time. Thanks for riding along with us today. We hope you got some good dirt. If you liked today's show, subscribe, like, and share with all your farm truck friends. We hope you'll join us for the next ride on Farm Truck Financial, where we're always planting seeds for a better future, 1 mile, $1 at a time.
Farm Truck Financial, we're riding with you down the back road steady.